Hello, first grade. Welcome back. Today is Tuesday, April 21. And we have another little friend visiting us. Well, kind of a little bit of a bigger friend. I think squirrel is actually life size. That you would find a squirrel like that outside and it'd be the same size as this squirrel. And you can see that Ollie likes the squirrel. They like to hang out. Ollie likes to watch the squirrels outside. And we have our usual friends from the meadow, and Ollie and Willow and their mom with us today. So we're on our next day for our 100-day countdown. Boy, are we getting close. Let's see, we're on what number and what color? All right. You probably said blue color and number 92 right there. So it should look like that. And if you need to pause the video, remember pause and start up again so you can write your number 92 in the neatest blue pencil. That's fine. And then look on your sheet. How many more days till we reach 100? Count by twos. Count your blank squares by twos. Let's see, we've got 2, 4, 6, 8. 8 more days till 100 days of school has passed. Well, I think we'll have a little special celebration after the 100 days has passed, because the 100th day will be on a Friday. Actually, it'll be on May Day, May 1st. So we'll do something special that day too. And then that next Monday, we'll meet for our story time and have a story. And we can meet in our pajamas to be silly for fun and celebrate 100 days where I'll read a story. And maybe we'll eat something special that we've got at home while we're together and stuff like that too. That's going to come up really soon. All right, so we're on 92 for our 100-day count. Yesterday, we learned 5 new sight words. So today, we'll go over them, and we'll do what Oak did, the gnome. We'll tap our eyebrows in different places while we say them. So we have this one. And what you'll do for this one is say the word, and then we'll spell it out while we tap our eyebrow, and then say the word again. We'll do that a couple times. So here we go. This says eat. E-A-T. Eat. Let's do it again. Eat. E-A-T. Eat. Next one. This one, we tap our elbows. Here we go. First we'll say it. Into. I-N-T-O. Into. All right, one more time. Tap your elbow. First, into. I-N-T-O. Into. Next one, we tap our 2 fingers together. So like this, our hands from the other sides. There we are. I'll push that up a little bit. The number 6. So we will tap our fingers. That's right. So here we go. 6. S-I-X. 6. We'll do it again. 6. S-I-X. 6. Next one. Let's scooch that up there. There. Number, and we will tap our hips. Okay, number 7. Tap your hips. S-E-V-E-N. 7. One more time. 7. S-E-V-E-N. 7. And last but not least, the number, and we'll karate chop. Get your choppers ready. Okay, got my chopper ready. This is the number 8. E-I-G-H-T. 8. Now we'll do it again. 8. Chop. E-I-G-H-T. 8. Wipe it off. Lovely. Now we're going to do some sight words from last week. Are you ready? I'll just flash them in front, or maybe I'll do the same thing. Maybe we'll put them up and you can say them. Let's try that. I might need to use my stick to push them up there. Which one is that? Yes. And come back. Next one. I'm going to use the stick again. Done. Done. Come on back. Here it comes. Got my, what would you call this? Goodness, a front end loader. Did you push it? Or maybe a snow plow? I'm plowing it forward. So what's this one? Any. Any. Come on back. And then I feel like I'm sweeping it back here. Next. Pushing it out. That one is the number 4. 4. And then one more for this pile. The number 5. 5. All right. Now this one I'll hold up in front for something different. We have 6 of these. Here we go. They. All. Next. On. At. His. In. I want to make sure I got all those. There's supposed to be 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Lovely. Because the next thing we're going to do is write all 6 of these on blank index cards. These are the last 6 from our old batch that we learned at school. Or are these right when we left school? Well, anyway, we're caught up now. The sight words we learned yesterday with 8, we'll get to those too, but not yet. But yay, So we need, in order to write them on our new index cards, what I'm going to do is put this down now so we can see the materials that we'll need. And we get to see Big Squirrel's feet. So you'll need 6 today, 6 blank index cards, and the book, the little white book that we've been writing them in, there it is, and a pencil, and maybe an eraser too. So first we open it up to the page with those 6 last ones, and it should be before the new ones. It's this page here where we have 5 on one page and 1 more over here. So that's why there's 6 today. I'm going to fix my book a little bit, scooch that binding back, and let's see how this fits the best. Okay, so we have it like that. So we're going to do these words again. So you see them. You're going to use this book to copy from here to put on index cards. Your 6 blank index cards. Here we go. It's they, all, on, at, his, in. And yes, we were just going over them before this to get our memories refreshed. So we'll have, here's the index cards done. I'll tuck that under Squirrel's feet. They, all, actually I'm going to scooch it over there. Okay. They, all, on, at, well, let's see if we can squeeze this in. His, is that squeezed in there? Oh, super. And is that squeezing in? In. Is that squeezing in? Get it? Silly, silly. Okay, so there's the 6. They're both here in your book and over here. But what I don't like is that they're not quite the same. So I'm going to pull it back even further because this is how it looks in your book. Not a big deal, but just so that it's not confusing possibly. But that's how it looks here in your book, with they at the top and his at the bottom, and then in is by itself over there like that. So you can pause the video and start up again once you've written all your index cards beautifully, the 6 words. So there we are. Now gather those back up. And put this away. Don't need the pencil quite yet for another thing. And there it is. So now we're going to see if we can just think of how to answer these number equations. So we did this with adding before, kind of like how Bunny was adding together her jumps. And now we're going to do it with taking away, like with minus, the way that Squirrel was figuring out how many nuts he'd lost. So we can go up a little bit and see those friends again. Perhaps Squirrel can lay down and we can see him too. Let's try that. Here. Silly Squirrel. Maybe his head can come out a little more in the light there. He looks pretty silly, huh? Well, anyway. Oh, other squirrel wants to come see what he's doing. It's pretty silly. So here we are. There. I'm going to roll the die, and we're going to roll it twice and remember the numbers, kind of like we did with Squirrel the other day. So let's roll it once. We'll practice one together. Oops. There it is. What number is that? 3. Okay, keep that in your head. 1, 2, 3. Store it here in your head. Oops. And then, what's the next number? 1. Okay, so we have 3 and 1. We make the big number go first. So if Squirrel had 3 nuts and one of them he couldn't find, how many could he find? How many were left? 3 minus 1. Okay. We have 3, and we take 1 away, and that leaves 2. So he had 2 left. Let's try again. Now let's see how many nuts Squirrel's going to be working with. Ooh, 6. Is that 6? Yes, it is. I gave it away, didn't I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's roll again. Keep that number 6 in your head. What number is that? 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, which one's bigger, 6 or 4? 6. So 6 nuts first. Squirrel originally had 6 nuts that he stored underground. He dug holes and put them places, but he couldn't find 4. So how many could he find? How many were left? 6 minus 4. Let's see. We've got 6. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we take 4 away. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. How many are left? 1, 2. So you should have 2. 6 minus 4 equals 2. Let's do one more. Oh, one more. So what's that number? It's up here. Yes, 1. All right. That'll probably be on the second number. Oh, dear. How many is that? 6. All right. Which is bigger, 6 or 1? Right, 6. So we'll start with 6. Squirrel put away 6 nuts, and he couldn't find one of them. So what is 6 minus 1? How many did he find? How many were left? 6 minus 1. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 minus 1 is how many are left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so 6 minus 1 is 5. Now we're at the end of the first part of main lesson. You can, at the end, ask your mom or dad what's next. Perhaps you know. And then when your mom and dad say it's time, or when you know it's time, come back and we'll have the second part, another video for today, for Tuesday, April 21. Okay, I'll see you in just a little bit. Bye-bye.